You are with Dr. Nita Chhinzer, and in this episode, we're discussing job classification methods, or job grading. As a job evaluation method, job classification, also known as job grading, is a simple, widely used job evaluation method in which the raters categorize jobs into groups. All of the jobs in each group are of roughly the same value for pay purposes. These groups are called job classes if they contain similar jobs, or job grades if they contain jobs that are similar in difficulty or value but otherwise different in performance and contribution. For example, a regional government might place a counselor and a fire chief in the same grade, while others might class all intermediate accountants and maintenance engineers in the same job class. Grade descriptions are written based on compensable factors listed in the classification system. In practice, there are several ways to categorize jobs. One is to write the class or grade summaries or descriptions similar to the job descriptions, placing jobs into classes or grades based on how well they fit into these descriptions. Another is to write a set of compensable factor-based rules for each class. For instance, how much independent judgment, skill, and physical effort does this class of jobs require? We categorize each job according to these rules. For example, there may be job grades 1 to 5 with no judgment, low judgment, medium judgment, high judgment, and very high judgment. The usual procedure blends these two. The analysts choose compensable factors and then develop a short class or grade description that describes each class or grade in terms of the amount of the factors in those jobs. For example, the U.S. government's classification system uses 8 compensable factors. They are difficulty and variety of work, supervision received and exercised, judgment exercised, originality required, nature and purpose of interpersonal work relationships, responsibility, experience, and knowledge required. Based on these compensable factors, raters write a grade definition. Then the evaluation committee reviews all job descriptions and slots each job into the appropriate grade by comparing each job description to the rules of that job description. This classification method has several advantages. The main one is that most employers usually end up grouping jobs into classes or grades anyways, regardless of their evaluation method. They do this to avoid having to price dozens or even hundreds of jobs separately. In addition, the introduction of minimum and maximums create a range of pay, which is valuable for equity perception management. The disadvantages are that writing the class or job grade descriptions is not easy, and considerable judgment is required to apply them. Yet many employers use this method with success.